This is Mr. Salemi with a quick video on physics words, and these words we're going to talk about today are vectors and scalars. So we have two kinds of values in physics. We have vectors, which have a direction and a magnitude, and scalars, which only have a magnitude. And in this video, we're going to go over what those are and when you use each one. Here's an example of using both of them, and we'll look at this example as we go through this lecture. Cedane Rafaela hit a home run on July 2nd this summer, and this is the information about that home run. And so we can see that some of this information is vector information and some of it is scalar. So let's look at vectors first. Vectors are values that you use when you need to know the direction of something. So in this example, someone asked, "Where's Worcester?" and the other person goes, 27 miles, which is no answer, because 27 miles where? So this doesn't make sense because this needed a vector for an answer. It needed 27 miles west. That has an answer that gives you both the magnitude, 27 miles, and the direction, west. And that's a vector. A vector is something that has both a magnitude and a direction. Here's an example of a vector on a graph that's in feet. So this red vector has a magnitude of 4 feet and a direction of going to the right. And so that's our vector right there. And notice that the magnitude always has units. So it's 4 feet, 27 miles. It's never just 4. 4 is nothing. 4 is just a number. We don't just use numbers in physics. That's for mathematicians. We use numbers with units. Now you can have two vectors that are the same magnitude but going in different directions. So they're totally different vectors. The red one here is going from left to right, and the purple one is going from right to left. Those are two different vectors because they're going in two different directions, even though they have the same magnitude of 4 miles. See, miles is the unit in this case in the upper left-hand corner. You can also describe the direction in degrees, for example. So here's an example of 4 miles and a 45-degree angle, and you see that vector is just pointing up to the right, almost to the 3 point, because it was turned, and so it's turned up there. But again, 4 miles, it has units, and it has a direction. In the case of Rafaela's home run had an exit speed of 103.8 miles per hour, magnitude, and an angle of 37 degrees, direction. And that combination tells us how high up that ball was going when he hit it, and tells us whether or not it should have gone out of the ballpark. With that speed and that angle, probably it will. There are other vectors. Here's an airplane. It's got a heading and an airspeed. So 600 miles per hour north, that's a vector. Or GameStop stock price, which went up a certain amount, vector, direction is up and to the right, and magnitude is how much it went up, and then it went back down. So magnitude is how many dollars it went down, units is dollars, and down to the right. Velocity is a term we're going to start to talk about later. It also has speed and direction. Okay, so let's talk about scalars. Scalars are for when the number doesn't need a direction. So in this case, the person says, "How far to Worcester?" and the other person says 27 miles. That's a fine answer. The person didn't ask, "Where's Worcester?" just how far is it? It's 27 miles away. So again, scalars have units, but they don't have direction. 27 miles is anywhere on this blue ring around where we're standing, and sure enough, Worcester is on the blue circle, so that's correct, 27 miles. Scalars have no direction again. Remember, they have a number and units, not a direction. So 5 miles, 18 championship banners, that's a scalar. $28 is a scalar. 2 meters is a scalar. Anything that doesn't have direction. So how high was Rafaela's home run? He hit it at 103.8 miles an hour, 38 degrees launch angle. that got the ball 128 feet in the air. That's a scalar because how high did it go? 128 feet. There's no direction in height. There are other scalars, again, with a number in units. Calories. Coke has 140 calories a can. The units of calories. Weight is in pounds. Someone stands on a scale and they get a scalar. Ha! And then prices, you have dollars, in this case $2.99, $2.99 in this case. So these are all scalars. So then when you put them together, you can look at all the elements of Rafaela's home run. The height is a scalar, magnitude. The distance to the wall is a scalar, 373 feet. But the displacement of the ball was 379 feet of magnitude, and then left center field is the direction. So that's a vector. This is a scalar, again the wall distance, and then the vector here, again, of exit speed and launch angle. So we can see here how scalars and vectors can be used together to describe a single event. In summary, vectors have a magnitude with units and a direction, and scalars have only a magnitude with units, and that is vectors and scalars.